We go. All right, now we're going here. Okay. Oh, good. Mindy's coming in. Elaine's coming in. We've got Florida in the house. We've got Arizona, and of course Texas, California, Tennessee. All right. Yay, Mindy. Hi. Oh, look at you guys. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so you guys ready for a shift?
Sure.
Sure. All right. Well, hi, my name is Judy. I'm an award-winning life mastery consultant and creator of Paradigm Shifters and Transformation Tuesdays, where we come every Tuesday with guest speakers. And I want to welcome you to thank you for showing up for yourselves. So put your hands up in the air. There you go. And give yourself a pat on the back. All right. So grab a pen and journal, and I think we're gonna get this party started. How's that? All right, great. All right, let me go here, here, here. All right, there we go. All right, well, welcome. Oh, okay, and welcome to. I'm gonna go like this and go like this. And I go like this. There you go. Welcome to Embrace the Shift, a vision for 2025 webinar. Let's take a deep breath in here now. And blow it out like our good friend Jane Bitt taught us a couple of weeks ago. And let's take another one and get grounded right here, right now. Yeah. Let's get centered. And I invite you I'm so happy and grateful to spend this time with you for this really powerful workshop. So, oops. Okay, let me go like this. There you go. Let me begin with a short story. A mother mouse was leading her 3 children through a house when all of a sudden, as they're turning a corner, the mice see a cat. The cat looks at the mice with hunger in his eyes and slowly starts walking toward the mice, revealing its sharp teeth. The mother mouse, in an effort to protect her children, backs up, raises up on her hind legs, and then says, in as loud a voice as she can, "Ruff, ruff, ruff, ruff." The cat gets scared and runs off. The mother turns to her little babies and says, "Now, children, never underestimate the power of learning more than one language." I share this story to make a point, and that is this: we all learn more than one language. Oh, we can all learn more than one language. And today we're going to be exploring the language of success. This is the language for creating the results you want. And once we consciously understand this language, we can apply it to any area of life that we want to improve. Got that? Now, this system of success we'll be exploring today has been developed over the past 40, actually 50 years, and has been used by tens of thousands of people around the world to create the lives they love living. It's a proven, reliable, repeatable system for helping you to create what matters most to you. So, to help you receive the most value out of this, I invite you to minimize distraction, what we've learned about, by turning off or, silencing any phones, and bring your full presence right into this moment, right here, right now. Great. Thanks. All right, here we go. So, how many of you is there any area of your life that you'd like to improve? How many of you have received a goal? Let's see, how many of you have had a goal that you'd like to achieve in some area of your life you'd love to improve? All right, there you go. I think everybody in here. So my intention today is to share with you some powerful tools to improve your results in your life, By the time you leave, you'll be empowered with 3 tools to help you achieve your goals: greater clarity on your goals and dreams, and feeling even more confident in your ability to achieve those goals. Are you up for that? Awesome. All right, great. I'm grateful that you're here today. So, have you ever achieved a goal or dream that when you first set that goal, you didn't know how you were going to achieve it? Yeah, you just had no clue how you're going to achieve it. See, you're capable of far more than you know. We are all capable of more than we know. You weren't sure how you were going to do something, yet you did it. That proves that you're capable of far more than you realize. What I've learned during the many opportunities I've had to speak before these different groups and organizations is just like a blade of grass through cement. It'll press through that cement and seek the light. The same thing is often true of your dreams and goals. They're often born out of the challenges we face or the pain that we experience. Boy, how many of you have a challenge you're currently experiencing? Some area of life that's causing you pain, perhaps in your career or in a relationships, perhaps with your health or with a financial situation, whatever that may be, or maybe the amount of free time you feel you have. Keep your hands up if you'd love to have that problem solved. You see, we live in a universe that speaks to us through 2 growth signals: our longing and our discontent. We feel and experience the feeling, the longing, when we're desiring something we haven't yet created. And we feel the discontent when current circumstances are something we don't prefer. Both of these, longing and consent, are catalysts for the growth within us. Reverend Dr. Michael Beckwith said, "We are often pushed by pain until we're pulled by a vision." Let's breathe that in. So whether it's the pain of a problem or a burning desire for something new, these 2 energies are essential for creating the new results in our lives. So let me tell you, the time in my life when longing and discontent, it inspired me to take some action. Yeah, let me come back here for a second. Yeah. Let me just tell you a little bit about a time. You see, my perception of myself was not, okay, whoops, let me go like this. All right, there you go. All right. You see, my perception of myself was one of not fitting into anything normal. I couldn't read or write my last name until 3rd grade, and looked at myself as stupid and compared myself to my sister, who aced everything she tried. Actually, everybody else aced it in my family. I just could not do it. I was good at skipping school and wandering in the woods around Northwest Pennsylvania, where I grew up. And this led me to a peace and quiet. I longed to be part of something and was discontent with how slow I learned. And this led me into a lot of trouble when I dropped out of school. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. So many years later, after a divorce and also the death of my kid's dad, I decided to go back to school after having dropped out earlier. And I enrolled in teaching special ed. It was in those classes that I learned about disabilities and found many abilities. And I also found I had dyslexia, and I studied with a Walkman while walking around Town Lake, and I discovered I was an auditory learner, and I didn't discover that till my 40s. But I learned this powerful system, and it led me to a successful career as a teacher and now as this transformational life coach. At 48, I graduated at the top of my class from the University of Texas. Oops, there you go. Okay, and I went on to, teach the most wonderful groups of kids who had visions of their greatness, and they were also in the same boat that I was back then. But it was like, oh, there is greatness in you, and I found my niche as a teacher. There was nothing more powerful than to see that light turn on. Yeah, and now I do that with people. So this led me to achieve over the years the Dream Builder Achievement Award in 2014 and the Personal Development Award in 2023 and the Top Transformational Life Coaches Award from Brave Thinking Institute in 2023. But I don't tell you this to impress you, but to impress upon you that there is a power breathing you that is much more powerful than any circumstance, situation, or condition. So it's my privilege to present to you in this workshop 3 of the principles I was taught and that I teach and also that I live by. So here we go. Oops. All right. So today I'll be sharing with you some principles that will help you transform your longing and discontent into new results. The principles I'll be teaching come from a program that I'm certified to teach, the Dream Builder program. And in this program, there's 10 principles that'll skyrocket your success if you apply them to your life. But today, in the time we have, I'm grateful to give you 3. So if you're in for the possibility of creating something even more amazing in your life, let's take a deep breath in and touch your heart and say, I'm in. And here's my promise to you. I promise that I'm going to give you everything I can in the time that we have here. And at the end of this, many of you want to take this information further and integrate in your life. So I have a special gift for you at the end. All right. So today I'm sharing with you the power of vision, 3 keys to mastering your results. Many people go about their lives doing what they normally do, rolling their eyes, rolling with the punches, going with the flow, taking it as it comes. This is what we call by living by default. Anybody been there? you know, just letting it happen. Their lives are directed by the comfortable things they typically do without much conscious planning. In fact, most people spend more time organizing a weekend vacation than they invest in planning a life they would love living. On the other hand, highly successful people create a life by design. That means they set a clear intention for what they would love and consciously create what they would love in life. So, there's 4 domains in which we create results in our lives. They are health and well-being, love and relationships, vocation, and time and money freedom. You're having results in each one of these areas right now. Some results you may love, and others not so much. But here's the good news. No matter what the results, no matter how big of a challenge it might feel like to you, no matter how long an old result has been in place, you absolutely have the power to create the exact results you would love to have in your life. All right. So you want to play a game? All right. All right. So I'm fortunate to speak at many groups and organizations and at live events, and I love to play this game with people. And and sometimes people ask me like to come and present at their groups, and I'd be more than happy to do that. And here's one of the exercises that I love to. That is a lot of fun. So I'm going to give you in a minute. I'm going to show you a slide with numbers on it, and I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Let me get my timer here to time it up. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to count as high as you can. And as you read each number out loud, okay, we're going to see how high you get. Are you ready? Ready, set, go.
1,
Oh,
2,
Bill, I'm going to put you on mute. Everybody's on mute. Can you mute yourself? Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Okay, timer's up. Time to stop.
10,
Okay,
10,
all right. How high? Okay, so how high did you count? How
10
high
for
did?
me.
Would you like to? Would you like to? Let's see. Would you like to see the secret? Hang on, I'm going back and forth here. Okay. Would you like to know the secret? All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. So here's the. Oops, hang on. Okay. So if you divide this sheet into 4 quadrants, you'll see that the number 1 is in upper right, left, 2 lower left, 3 lower right, and 4 upper right. And there's a pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you see the pattern? All right. So we're going to do this again. I'm going to give you the same 30 seconds. Okay. Ready, set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Stop.
22,
Okay.
23.
Okay. And stop. So how many of you got more the second time? You did? Most people did. You got it? Okay. Good. There we go. All right. So the point, did your count improve? Okay. Let me turn this off. Okay. So that proves a point. Everyone can improve the results you're getting in life when you expand your awareness of the pattern for how to create those results. And now you have a greater awareness of that pattern that you had before. That's exactly what I teach in the Dream Builder program is all about. It's a reliable, repeatable, predictable system of success. And today we're going to dive into 3 main points of the system to support you in creating the results that you love. Okay. So I'm going to introduce you to mastering the results. But before we go there, I have a short important some concepts to share with you. These ideas are going to support you in expanding your awareness of success and the ideas of your life. So this is how to create the results formula. So let's expand our awareness together by studying the pattern that creates our results. And it's what I call the results formula. The formula begins like this: thoughts cause feelings. Your thoughts cause, you know this. So, how do you feel when you think you lost your wallet? Your heart races with fear. Now, how do you feel when you realize it's in your coat pocket? You relax with relief. And when you think joyful thoughts, you feel happy. And when you think scary thoughts, your heart beats faster. It's your physiology. So when we feel confident, we feel energized, and we take different actions that we would if we felt sad or frustrated. And we know that actions contribute to our results. It's simply the law of cause and effect. Now, follow me here. Your thoughts cause your feelings cause your actions, and your actions cause your results. Yet, most people don't get that. Most people look at their results, their circumstances, situation, and conditions, and they call those their becauses. I can't start a new business because I'm too old. I can't move to where I want to because the economy is bad. I don't have vacation time because my boss won't let me. I can't find the love of my life because I'm not young enough. I'm not old enough. I'm not thin enough. I'm not attractive enough. I can't whatever because. Because we're the true cause of all results right here. It's in our thinking. That's the first cause. Because the truth is, you don't get not to think. You're always thinking. You can choose your thoughts, or you can choose those old habits you've been thinking that are run your life. It's up to you. It's always up to you. So if you want to know what you've been thinking, look at your results. Because the results never lie. So, I want to create some new results. Then we pay attention to our thoughts. And that's something that we call notice what you're noticing. Notice what you're noticing. So right now I want to invite you. Notice where your feet are in your shoes. Touching the ground. Notice that you can feel the socks on your feet, or the lack of socks. Notice that you can feel your body sitting in your seat. And notice that you can feel the air on your skin. Now, notice that you have the ability to notice those things. That's how you notice what you're noticing. You can do the same thing with your thoughts. You can notice what you're thinking, and you can notice how what you're thinking affects how you're feeling. So let's apply these concepts to the results formula and notice what you're noticing in your life right now. Okay, we're going to take a little life assessment. So you got your pen and your journal or a piece of paper, and we're going to do a life assessment. Now I'm going to present some ideas for you and give you an opportunity to consider your current results. Okay, notice how you're feeling about each area in your life. As I make these statements, make note of what feels true for you. So you might be a person who doesn't know what your dream is. You just know that there's something more. You might be a person who has lots of dreams and you don't know whether to choose one or choose them all. You might be a person who has achieved lots of success and you're not feeling all the fulfillment you want to feel and not quite making the difference you want to make. Every one of us has a dream inside of us somewhere. Every one of us. So we're going to notice our current results. So go ahead and turn to a new page in your journal, and we're going to go for a new page in each one of the domains. Okay? So the first domain is health and well-being. Got that? So you might be a person who feels stuck in your ability to transform your health. You might be a person who has relatively good health, no symptoms, but you know there's more vibrancy and aliveness you can feel. So on a scale of 1 to 5, how fulfilled are you with your current results, health-wise? 1 being not fulfilled at all, and 5 being completely fulfilled. Go ahead and make a note of that number in your journal. Okay. Now use a new page and write love and relationships at the top. And let's consider the results in your love and relationships domain. You might be a person who longs to have a beautiful, deep, fun, and passionate relationship with a loving and caring partner, who would love to deepen, expand, and have more fun with the relationship that you're already in. So on a scale of 1 to 5, how fulfilled are you with your current relationship? 1 being fulfilled, not fulfilled at all, and 5 being completely fulfilled. So go ahead and make a note of that. Okay, so the next is vocation or expression, which is, your career or how you share your gifts in the world. So you might be a person who feels stuck in a job you don't like. Anybody been there? Likes your work, but you work too many hours and you want more time freedom. Notice your current results. From 1 to 5, how fulfilled are you? 1 being not fulfilled and 5 being fulfilled. And make a note in your journal. All right, and then the 4th domain, time and money freedom. Okay. You might be a person who doesn't have the money freedom to do the things you really want to do or to give and contribute to the causes and organizations that matter most to you. You might be a person who is missing important moments and not going where you want to go, traveling, or having as much fun and play in your life as you would like. You might be a person who feels out of balance, like you have more time than money or more money than time, and you'd love to feel more in harmony. Notice your current results, time and money freedom. with 1 being not fulfilled and 5 fulfilled. Now let's take a moment and reflect on your life assessment here. As we consider each domain of your life and you looked at your current results, you gave a rating on a scale of 1 through 5 in each area. Pay attention to your thoughts around these results. Now, this isn't a place for judgment or blame at all. Your responses are not good or bad or right or wrong. They just are what they are at this point in your life. And you're likely feeling a pull for more or less of something, which is the signal that part of you is ready to do something different to get different results. There you go. So we spoke about this earlier. It's called noticing your longing and your discontent. You're paying attention to and noticing what you would love more or less of in your life. So look at the rating you gave yourself in each domain of life and circle the area with the lowest rating. So let me ask you this. How long have you felt that discontent? How long has this area of your life been sending you signals? Go ahead and write down your response. Now, ask yourself this. What is maintaining this result costing you? What is it costing you to have this ongoing discontent in your life? A cost in one area of your life could lead to cost in another area of your life. Whatever your results have been up until now, you have the power within you from this moment forward to create the results you love. And it all starts right here in your thinking, in your thoughts. Every one of us has a dream inside us somewhere. And that brings us to the first key in mastering your results. And it's also the number one secret of dream building. It's designing your dream. When you would love different results in your life, when you would love different results in your life, you plan for them. Just like you have a clear blueprint when you want to build a house, the same is true with your dream. Without a clearly defined blueprint, you can't build a dream. Howard Thurman, Dr. Martin Luther King's mentor, said, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive. And then go do that, because the world needs more people to come alive." So, I would love for you to come alive. Yeah, I would love to have you come alive with your dream. So, got a page of paper, write this down. Clarity is power. Clarity is power. When you become clear on what it is you really would love in your life, you begin to see opportunities and resources that you may otherwise have entirely missed. Things seem to appear out of the blue. So let's design the blueprint for your dream, and let's make it crystal clear. And for our purpose and time today, I'm going to invite you to choose one area of your life that you would most love to improve. During our assessment earlier, which area of your life was feeling the greatest cost? We're going to turn up the focus on that area for this next exercise. Boom. Okay. So now, please get your pen and paper ready, but not right now, okay? In a moment, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to write out what you would love most in your life. We're going to step into this imaginary time machine and let's go forward 3 years. It's December 2027, okay? So, what would you love in your life 3 years from now? We're just thinking it now. We're not writing anything down. And suspend any urge to figure out how the result is going to happen. If someone gave you a magic wand, what would you love to have in your life? So if you're willing, take a deep breath and close your eyes. Imagine that you got into a time machine and you are now 3 years into the future. And 3 years from now, everything you wanted completely worked out. You have all the time and money and resources required. What would you love? What's happening in that area of your life? If you knew you could not fail, what would you be doing? Who are you with? See it. Feel it. Feel it. Let your imagination run with it. Dream big. Okay, now gently open your eyes. And now I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Now I'm going to give you 2 minutes to describe on paper everything you just pictured in your imagination. And at the top of the page, write, I am so happy and grateful now that. Okay? Go. Oops. I am so happy and grateful now that. You got 2 minutes. Okay? now I'm going to invite you to write at the end of your journaling just this or something better still. This or something better still is a powerful signal that what we've expressed here is in your awareness at this moment. It's like holding out your hands and being open and willing to receive something even more powerful and more beneficial. Okay, here you go. Congratulations. You just finished key number 1. Let me tell you why this first step is so important. Everything is created twice, first in thought and then in form. If you think about it, look around the room. Everything was there. So here we go. So key number 2, deciding for your dream. Just like we experience result throughout our day, we also make decisions each moment of our day. The decisions might be what time we wake up, whatever it is, we get to decide. So Bob Proctor, one of the leading people in this movement, says there's a single mental move you can make, which is in a millisecond, will solve enormous problems for you. It has the potential to improve almost any personal and business situation you will ever encounter. And it can literally propel you down the path to incredible success. We have a name for this magic mental activity. It's called decision. In fact, it's been proven that highly successful people are willing to make decisions for what they would love, even in the absence of knowing the how. So deciding for new results. The key is that you make a firm decision for what you want before your dream can become into reality. So let me show you this. Here's, let me see if you can read along with me. Okay, can you see that? According to research at Stanford University, it doesn't matter what order the letters in a word are. The only important thing is that the first and last letter be in the right place. This is because the human mind does not read every letter by itself, but the word as a whole. Isn't that incredible? Look at this paragraph. It would seem that it's completely unintelligible. But when the first letter and the last letter are in the right place, the middle can be jumbled up and your mind can still make sense out of it and read it. Okay? So I shared this with you because it's so applicable to your vision for the life you would love. After your life assessment, you now recognize your current results, where you are now, right? And then after journaling, now you know what you would love. Okay, great. So what happens in the middle? It's the how is it going to get there? And we want to suspend the how. We want to suspend the how, and we want that's going to, and that we're going to refuse to let the unknown stop us from making a decision to move forward in our dreams. So, deciding for your dream. Let's take a deep breath in. Would you love what you journal? Until you make a decision and move forward, it is not going to happen. It's deciding for your dream. So the third key is befriending your fear. Ooh, what does that mean? Make friends with your fear? Yeah. It means you can have fear, but you don't let fear have you. So the author of Think and Grow Rich, the value of decisions depends upon the courage you have to make them. So when you decide for the dream, like you've done here for today, a part of you says yes, right? And a part of you says, yeah, that's right. That's not going to happen. Or how are you going to do that? Where will you find the time? Where will you find the money? These are paradigms, right? They're trying to pull you back to your comfort zone. And the paradigm does that in three, actually 5 ways, but we're going to learn 3 today. Oops, how many of you are feeling that as paradigm's coming up right now? I bet. Yeah, this is like, oh, okay, well, there's no way I can, yeah, no way. All right. So we're going to learn deciding new results. The first paradigm that comes up, well, not there, they come up all the time, but at any time, is delay and distraction. Delay will say, well, I'll do that when. Or distraction, well, I've got to do this for that person. You know, I can't get to go and practice my dream or go and do anything my dream. I'm just going to get distracted and do other things. Another one is dissuasion. And it says, it's all right, I deserve a break. Besides, I'm not seeing results anyway, so it's probably not worth the effort. Anybody feeling those? A lot. And the third D is DEFCON 1, right? And this is when a sense of fear and anxiety set in, often with physical symptoms. And that could lead to giving up on your dream altogether, and we don't want that to happen. And it's not a matter of if the 3Ds or 5Ds are coming, but when they'll show up. And I want you to be aware of your paradigms so you recognize when they show up that it's actually the good news. It means you're on the green growing edge of your next becoming the person in your dream, becoming. So, notice the part of you that goes like, heck yeah, pay attention to that feeling for a minute. Like, heck yeah, I got this, right? Yeah, well, you can do that in a workshop, right? And then there's a part of you that says, yeah, right. Who do you think you are? You don't have what it takes. What if you fail? And that's the voice of fear. It's a part of you that wants things to stay the same. And that's your paradigm again. And often fear will disguise itself as practicality. Fear won't say, I'm here to kill your dreams. Fear and failure, they're part of dream builders, they're part of life. And it's not going to say, I'm here to kill your dreams. I'm here to keep you safe. I'll make sure you don't experience pain again. I'll take care of your kids. I'll make sure you're not embarrassed. Now's not a good time. Wait till later. Boom. How many of you have felt any of those, even in the last, 10 minutes or so, or ever? Yeah. Have you ever had a failure in your life? You know what? We all have. And I'm going to show you. What do? When we were babies, we all started out as non-walkers. And as a non-walker, you saw people around you walking on their hind legs instead of on all fours. And you wanted that level of freedom for yourself. You wanted to be upright and not be floor-bound. So you rose up, locked your eyes on that cookie that you wanted, and you gave it your best shot. And what happened? You fell down. What did you do next? You rose up again and tried another step and another. When you're learning to walk, did you ever think to yourself, nope, that's it. I guess I'm not meant to be a walker. You rose up and kept going. And with each try, you took a few more steps. And finally, you became a walker. Something happens when we become adults. We learn to walk by falling down. We stop giving ourselves permission to fall down. If we fall down in business, we say, I guess I'm not meant to be a business owner. Or we fall down in love. We say, I guess love isn't in the cards for me. We learn to walk by falling down. The truth is, It's in the falling down and getting back up again that's actually the key to achieving your dreams. We befriend our fear and give ourselves the permission to fall enough to succeed. Great dream builders are willing to fail and rise again. You know about these people and their stories, and now you can see how they learned how to walk and fall down. Oprah, she was fired by TV executives because she was not fit for TV. And she went on, she rose up and created her own studio. Bruce Springsteen, fired from his first band because he couldn't sing. He's now known as the boss and has sold over, 140 million records. Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, they put together their first book proposal of 101 short stories. They were rejected 144 times. And now Chicken Soup for the Soul is sold worldwide in 40 different languages. Steven Spielberg was rejected 3 times from film school. And his net worth now is about $3 or $4 billion. The founder of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, he was rejected 242 times. Walt Disney, he was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. And now we all know about the Disney empire, right? So the whole point is fear and failure are prerequisites for achieving great dreams. So when the voice of doubt questions you and asks, what if you fail? Let your response be, bring it on. I might, part of you wants to move forward. A part of you wants to play small. Because fear and failure are part of this. And what do you do when you're doing that? And fear rises up. You go, nope, not today. I'm going for my dreams. So, what do you do when fear, doubt, and worry come up? You go back to your vision and your dream and put that high vibration in there, knowing that if it's a dream, it is from the infinite. It is there. Go back to your dream. Always go back to your dreams and take action. Just thinking about your dream isn't enough. It's taking that action step. So, take a moment and now look at what you've written down as your dream. Ask yourself, what is one thing I could do? What's one action I can take in the next 5 minutes that could move me in the direction of my dream? So, like if you're looking for the love of your life, your action step might be to join a club or get online or whatever it is. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to think about an action step for your dream. Okay, now remember, it took you many attempts at taking steps before you learned to walk. And that was an important life milestone. So is your dream. So what's one thing you can do? Does everybody have at least one? Okay, great. And now you have a better understanding of the third key, befriending your fear. All right, so here's what we've covered so far. As I promised you at the beginning of the time, I have this gift for you, but I want to go back and let's see what we've covered. We've learned that through that numbers exercise, expanding your awareness of the pattern for success increases your results. To change your results, change your thinking, and to generate new ideas by asking the question, what I would love. You learned the 3 keys to mastering your results, which are 3 of the 10 principles in the Dream Builder program that I'm certified to teach. The first key is designing your dream. The second, check. You have a blueprint of what you would love to achieve. And the clearer your blueprint is, the more power you have. The second key is deciding for your dream. Check. And the power of making decisions. You decide for the thing you want in the absence of knowing how to do it. And the third key was befriending your fear. Befriending your fear and shift your paradigms to achieve your dreams. And above all, you are worthy of your dream and the life you love. Now let me ask you this. Raise your hands if you felt connected with these ideas, and know that if you felt really implemented them, they would make a difference in your life. Yeah, good. Now I'm going to close with a story, but first let me give you a gift. All right? And as I promised at the beginning of this presentation, I have this gift for you. And those who are ready to take action or would like more clarity. All right? So between my coaching and business schedule and coaching and speaking schedule, I've carved out between now and the beginning of the year 5 slots in the next 3 days for a vision calibration session. And the value of that is $250. It's complimentary. I have 5 slots. And what it is, it's a 30-minute Zoom call where we can get clear and exactly what you would love and to calibrate your vision. So some of you know that you're ready to invest in your dream. And so for you, it's this one-on-one complimentary calibration session. So what I would love to have you do is I have my text number up there. And even if you would not like it, I'm going to invite you to give me a text, put your name down. I would love a complimentary vision calibration section, or if you have a group that you'd love to have me speak to, and above all, I will send you a meditation to connect with your dream. It's a meditation that will bring you into connecting with your dream when those fear, doubt, and worry and paradigms shows up. So I'm going to give you a minute to put your phones and text up, and then I'm going to end with a powerful story. All right? This has been great, you guys. I'm so glad you're here. All right, I'm going to end with a story here. It's a true story about William H. Murray. William H. Murray is known as one of the top 5 mountain climbers of all time, but he didn't start out that way at all. In fact, he almost let the opportunity for greatness slip right on by him. Most mountain climbers would tell you the greatest achievement for any mountain climber is to summit Mount Everest. A man named Edmund Hillary was putting together a team to attempt to do just that, and Hillary wanted Murray on his team. At that point, no one had ever reached the peak of Mount Everest, and the effort was going to require an investment of time and money, and each climber would have to pay his own way. So when Hillary invited Murray, Murray thought, I would love to be on that expedition, But how much is it going to cost? And when confronted with the praise, he said he saw no way of coming up with that kind of money, so he had to decline the invitation. Hillary went on to climb without him. Hillary's team had a great expedition, but they still did not reach the summit. A couple of years later, Edmund Hillary was putting together another expedition, and he sought out Murray again. Hillary said, "Murray, we want you to come on this team. Come on with us this time." And for the second time, Murray asked how much it would cost to go on the expedition. And once again, when confronted with the price, he said, nope, the number was more than he believed possible for him. He declined based on conditions. So Hillary and the team hike Mount Everest without him the second time. They go further up the mountain this time, but still didn't reach the top. Deja vu. And Hillary asks Murray again for the third time. Hillary says, listen, Murray, we're going to go up one more time. And I think we're going to reach the summit this time. Because when I got down the last time, I looked back at Everest and I said, I will climb you. Because you're not getting any bigger. And I am. So this time, when Hillary asked Murray to come with the team, Murray asked a different question. He asked, how much is the deposit? Because Murray decided he would go on this expedition. He had no idea how he was going to pay for the trip, but the how didn't matter. He was committed. He put his down initial payment, and he was on his way. As it turned out, Murray attracted all the financial resources required to go on the full expedition, and it was Murray who discovered the southern route on Everest that allowed the group to summit the mountain. Murray wrote about his experience in a book called Evidence of Things Not Seen. And one of the famous quotes from the book is, absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Let that sink in. Absence of evidence is simply absence of awareness. So you have a Mount Everest level dream. And perhaps there's no clue path at this point. But that doesn't mean a path doesn't exist for you. It just means that you're still growing, and your awareness to be able to see the things you can do to generate the result you want. And I'm honored to be able to support you in learning the keys to master those results. I'm going to close this workshop with another very famous quote from Murray's books. He says, until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. And concerning all acts of initiative, there's one elementary truth. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Because boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. You have a splendid dream. You wrote it down, you can feel it, you made a decision for it, and to achieve your dream, you get to decide for it again and again and again. No matter the circumstances, no matter the fear, no matter the failure, you get to decide for it when it's uncomfortable and you don't feel like it. Because there's one elementary truth. You commit to your dream and you befriend the fear. Because when you do, the whole stream of events issue from that decision. raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance. So for those of you who are willing to commit to your dream, and for those of you who would love support for achieving your dream, if you'd love to get in contact with me, I highly suggest that. Remember, as you walk through those doors and close your computer down, know that what is inside of you is far greater than any challenge that you're facing. You have an incredible power within you. This is your moment. Today is your day to take bold actions. So thank you for being here, for Embrace the Shift, a vision for 2025 and beyond webinar. I'm grateful. I'm grateful beyond belief that you're here. And thank you for being here. And I'm going to stop the recording. There you go. There you go.